The ninth order of the day is a motion on the need to investigate the incessant loss of firearms and ammunition in the Nigerian police armament from 2012 to 2022, standing in the name of Honorable Salman Idris. Honorable Salman Idris is hereby invited to move the motion.
Mr. Speaker, firearms and ammunition in the Nigerian police armament from 2012 to 2022. Mr. Speaker, the House notes that the primary responsibility of the government is to safeguard lives and properties as outlined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, through law enforcement agencies, with the police being the primary point of contact. The House also notes that the Nigerian police is a crucial part of any country's security architecture, responsible for maintaining law and order, being the front line in public security provision. The Constitution of the Federal Republic 1999 and the Police Act of 2020 explicitly provide the primary function and duties of the police force. The House is aware that on the January 1st, 2022, the Nigerian Punch newspaper reported that the Office of the Auditor General of the Federation, reference AUGF/AR 2019-02, disclosed that about 178,459 missing arms and ammunition from Nigerian police armament in December 2018, with an unaccounted for 3,907 assaulted rifles as at January 2020, without any trace or formal report. The House is disturbed that the Nigerian police have lost sufficient firearms, which is enough to fill about 2 to 3 infantry divisions which were not reported, thus violating paragraph 2063 of the Financial Regulations 2009, which requires that officers to report losses to the head of department of units within 3 days of the loss if it occurs within the headquarters. Also disturbed that the report has it that Nigerian hosts over 70% of illicit arms in the West Africa. A UK-based conflict armament research carried out in January 2020 alleged that most of the weapons recovered from bandits in some states, with most recovered weapons belonging to Nigerian security forces. Worried that the Nigerian police underperformance may be due to the constant loss of firearms and ammunition in the police armament, which requires urgent legislative attention to ensure the safety of officers. Concerned that aside from the established reality of illegal importation of arms, it is horrifying to realize that the guns and bullets deployed by terrorists, armed robbers, thugs against Nigerians may have been stolen weapons from the armory that were bought with taxpayers' money. The House resolves to mandate the Committees on National Security and Intelligence, Police Affairs and Public Account to investigate the persistent firearm loss, the failure of the police force to comply with the Financial Regulation Act, and recommend appropriate punitive measures. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Specifically speaking for the good and hardworking people of Suleja, Gurara and Tafa Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker, I rise to second this very important motion that hinges on the security of lives and properties of Nigerians. Mr. Speaker, I so second.
Usman Bello Kumo is my name. I represent the good people of Akko Federal Constituency. I'm from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, I amend that it will be quite a little bit unfair, and it will cause disharmony among our colleagues, where you allow the Committee on National Security to lead the investigation. It will amount to usurping the powers of the chairman of Committee on Police Affairs. So I'm amending that we allow the Committee on Police Affairs and Public Accounts to conduct the investigation. I so move.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a proud Benin chief from Edo State. Now, Order 1803G states, any matter referred to a committee shall be treated within 30 days, otherwise the committee shall stand discharged after 60 days. Except upon a motion for extension of time, which shall not exceed 15 days, and the matter committed to the committee of the whole or any other committee as the Speaker may decide from time to time. Mr. Speaker, I would like to amend this prayer to state, mandate the Committee on Police Affairs and Public Accounts to investigate the persistent fire loss. I take that back, Mr. Speaker. Let's mandate the Committees on Police Affairs to investigate the persistent fire loss, the failure of the police force to comply with the Financial Regulations Act, and recommend appropriate punitive measures within 30 days. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so amend.
Mr. Speaker, my intention is to draw attention to the prayer where we have agreed that the committee recommends appropriate punitive measures. I think it's an investigative committee. We cannot conclude whether the recommendation will be punitive or whether they will be cleared. So I would suggest that we delete the word punitive, because we are passing judgment even before the committee will come with their investigation report. So let's allow the committee to report back to the House within the 30 days for further legislative action.
We put the question now. Those in support of this motion as amended should say aye. Aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Police Affairs, National Security and Intelligence, and Public Accounts. Thank you. The 10th order of the day